So Chris, not the ideal preparation for our FA Cup game today, 2-1 loss to Gainsborough. In your opinion, what went wrong out there?
Yeah, it's disappointing performance today. I think there are a number of things that went wrong. We've talked as a group in the changing rooms after, and as a management team, and we feel there are a number of areas that need to improve, certainly going into next week's game in the FA Cup.
One of the observations on the terrace today was that we actually maybe took the lead a little too early in the game. We started sitting back too early. Was that something you'd agree with?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we want to take the lead as early as possible. If we could start every game 1-0 up, then that would be ideal. I think our reaction to taking the lead early has been at fault. We should have reacted better to that and maintained our levels for longer. And then we've had a lull in the tempo of our play, in the tempo of our pressing and our desire to win the ball back, which has led to a lull when we've had possession of the ball. We've not moved it as well as we should have done. So I disagree with that. I can understand people's thought process that maybe we've taken the lead a bit early and sat back. However, we need to be a team who wants to take the lead and wants to maintain it and build on it.
You mentioned possession of the ball. Obviously on this pitch we do keep the ball quite well. Maybe we didn't look as much of an attacking threat as we can do. What is it about when we've got possession that makes us almost look a little flat, not push forward?
Yeah, it's the speed with which we move the ball which creates the opportunities for us. It's understanding when we want to go forward and exploit the spaces that the opposition leave, and it's understanding when we want to switch play and try and move it wide so that we can exploit the spaces in the wide areas. We didn't do that well enough today. The balance of when to build play through switching it and when to go direct, it wasn't linked in, it wasn't coherent, it didn't come together as well as we would expect it to and we want it to.
Finally, obviously, we're kind of stuck in that position in the league which is just above the relegation zone, almost in a little mini league with the teams above us, but we can't seem to quite push off above that. Is everybody still confident that we can kick on, we can get in there? Because it is still quite close, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we know the qualities we've got within the group, and that's almost the frustration really, is that we believe we are a better team than our league position states. It means nothing unless we outrun teams, we outplay them, we outfight them for possession and do those things that are maybe a bit ugly and a bit harder. But we still feel the quality's there, and if we can get the work rate to match the level of quality that we've got, then we think there's absolutely nothing for us to worry about. But it's about getting that work rate nailed, about making it last 90 minutes, and about outworking teams when we've got the ball as well as when we haven't.
Excellent. Cheers, Chris.
All right, cheers, Aaron.